What's up guys, Time Itself here, playing some Modern Warfare 3. I've been just getting into this game, and you're starting to get a good feel for it. I have to say, the weapon damage is high, the hit detection is good, the recoil isn't that bad, and so people die really fast. And I'll be straight with you, I was having a lot of problems. I kept finding myself in fair gunfights, and I was losing most of those. I really couldn't figure out why, and so I decided to just start trying to stack the deck and give myself some unfair gunfights. How I normally do that is one of three ways. I either catch people running while they're sprinting, I'm standing there already ready to shoot them, gives me time to aim down sights and pull the trigger before they can get a shot off. In Black Ops, that was my bread and butter. There's also just having better cover. Like you see here, just sticking my gun just over the top of the box, they're going to have a really hard time getting a shot on me, while I can see them and get shots on them without too much trouble. And finally, there's flanking the enemies, getting beside or behind them so that they don't even get to shoot a shot back, even if they're already aiming down sights. But here's the thing about Modern Warfare 3. I'm used to Black Ops, where I had Marathon Pro, or Battlefield 3 that I just came from, where both of those let you sprint indefinitely, and I think the default sprint in Black Ops is also longer than it is in Modern Warfare 3. But what ends up happening is that I can't sprint around as much, and the enemies aren't sprinting around as much either, so I can't move around to get to those flanking positions that I really want, and the noobs don't spend as much time running, so I can't catch them off guard as easily. And so the end result, at least at first, was lots of fair gunfights. And you're not going to get a really good game, or a great game especially, if all you have is fair gunfights. You'll see here, I normally would have won this fight that's coming up in Black Ops, I think, but here, I'm dead so fast it doesn't matter. I don't know if it's the weapon flinch with the high damage, but I'm done, and on to my next life. So what I found I had to do was slow down, take my time, and arrange gunfights that I knew I was likely to win, either by having better cover, or by letting the enemies run past me so that I'd get to shoot them in the side. Now that second choice isn't always my preferred way of doing things, as it's often kind of a corner campy style of gameplay, and it'll often mean that the guys who, as they walk past me, they get to shoot my teammates. So I have to be pretty careful about where I choose to set up to let them walk past a corner so I can shoot them in the side. I'm also starting to remember why the Sleight of Hand Pro, the faster aim down sights from Modern Warfare 2, seemed less useful than it was in Black Ops. And it wasn't just that it took up that nice first perk slot with something that was on the whole less useful, I found. Instead, it was that if you weren't already ready for the gunfight, if aiming down sights was a reaction to seeing the guy, you're probably behind and too late. The other thing I found I had to do was change my control scheme to tactical. Now, I had been playing Battlefield, and so that's a tactical thing that you have to play that game so you can take cover. But in Modern Warfare 3, I found I had to drop shot quite frequently. Just too many fair fights. I need every advantage I can take, and having a faster knife, okay, I get killed a couple times a night by knives, but drop shotting saves my life a couple times a game. So it's just something I'm going to have to incorporate into my gameplay. So, a couple comments about the class. Yes, I do have noob tubes. I'm running 2 attachments so I can try to get some weapon challenges done faster, get some more XP, level up a little faster. I don't really get much done with the noob tubes, not really trying to, just if the opportunity presents itself with a guy hiding behind some cover, I might go ahead and try it. But as I only have 3 lives in this entire game, I only get 6 noob tubes. It's not really a big thing. The other thing is that I'm using a machine pistol. I think it's the second one you unlock, but I did not find that I could make very good use of a pistol secondary. Even with the fast swap, if you have to swap, you're probably going to die. There's not really a way to take cover and come back out with a pistol. It did not work for me the several games I was trying it. But the machine pistol secondaries, they can get some work done. I'm really looking forward to getting some extended mags on my machine pistol secondaries. It should be really nice when I do that. So here's an example of what I was talking about. This is a place where I could let them run by and then shoot them in the side. But I realized no one's really been bothering them over by this corner, and so if I slowly scoot myself around, I might catch them off guard. And I do pick up a couple kills. I'm really not gonna, or at least I shouldn't try to do that again this game, because those guys are probably gonna be ready for that next time. And as I slowly work my way around here, you'll see the other option for defending this doorway is just to look over the top of the counter, and you'll see me come back here a couple times to get some kills. So they're either worried about coming around the corners, or seeing the guy who's waiting to shoot them aside, or the guy who's just got his head sticking over the top of the counter there. And you got to make them worry about both of them, got to switch back and forth, and here some perfectly symmetrical violence as we both have the same plan. And I come out the winner there, but that really was a fairly fair gunfight that I actually managed to win. It was a very tense moment. Here we go. You walk out, and I shoot you in the side. Easy, easy, easy. I have to say that the fact that your assault point streak resets when you reach the end of it, you don't have to die before you get to redo it, was probably the best kept secret leading up to the release of Modern Warfare 3. I didn't know about this from COD XP at all. I mean, we knew the support package had to reset, that's just how that had to work. But the fact that they changed this kind of changes a lot of the game. I mean, more so than giving you points for capturing domination flags and whatnot. That you can just let your current, like I get a chopper, a little attack helicopter, and it can earn me another Pavlo. Not Pavlo, Predator. Why did I say that? Oh, I'll mention a few other first impressions. The maps are all medium to small size and don't really offer any large open areas to look across. They all make me feel just a little bit claustrophobic. I guess it's not a bad thing. Keeps gameplay kind of tight. Then there's the map Dome, and this is probably the worst example, but they do it quite a few times in different places. Like Mission is another example, where it can be really difficult to move from one side of the map to the other, and it just makes a small map seem larger because it takes longer to get across. But it's really odd when they have this wall going through most of the map that you can't move through in at least one direction. It really feels odd. I'm not sure how to describe it. The two things that I've noticed about Domination so far, which is the only game type I've been playing, is that like Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty 4 and World at War, when I'm playing with my friends, we always play as the same team every time on the maps. So I'm playing as Delta, whatever that is. Every single time Delta is an option on the map. I kind of liked how Black Ops changed it up a little bit, got to play from both sides. The other thing is that it varies from map to map, but some of them you don't have a home domination flag. And everyone seems to have a fairly good chance to get to all three of the flags at the same time as the other team. And that was kind of a surprise the first time it happened. You get to a map and, okay, they're having a fight at B or A or wherever, so I should be safe on this one because it's our home flag, and then you get shot. Wait a second, what happened there? Here's a question for Infinity Ward. Why do I start with more ammo for my secondary than my primary? I'm not really complaining that you give me a whole lot of ammo for this fairly decent secondary weapon. I just don't really understand the design decision. Would kind of appreciate another clip for the primary weapon, maybe? Whatever. Anyway, guys, nice little 40-2 game, playing like a bitch. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the commentary, and I will see you guys later.